Before the opening bell, futures are mostly flat this morning. Today, the Fed is expected to cut its benchmark rate by 25 basis points to a target range of 1.5 to 1.75%. There is little surprise to expect for this month, as the CME Fed funds are posting a 97.3% chance of a rate cut. Yet, Fed Chairman's speech after the announcement will be worth hearing, as the CME Fed fund are posting a 22% chance of another rate cut at its December 11th meeting. This all as 37% of SP500 constituents traded lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, Fiat Chrysler Automobiles and Peugeot confirming there are ongoing discussions aimed at creating one of the world's leading mobility groups. Meanwhile, General Electric unveiling a third quarter loss that narrowed to $9.47 billion, or $1.08 a share, from $22.81 billion a year earlier. Sales were flat at $23.36 billion. Moving on, AMD unveiling third quarter adjusted EPS of 18 cents, in line with expectations, up from 13 cents a year ago on revenue of $1.8 billion. And in terms of expectations today, we have Baker Hughes, Apple, Facebook, Starbucks, General Electric, and CME Group all scheduled to be released. Now, in terms of economic data today before the opening bell, we do have MBA mortgage applications. Also, we have the October ADP employment change figures, private payrolls, and third quarter GDP price index. In the afternoon hours, we have the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision. Moving on to the markets, the SP 500 is where we begin. That sees a bullish bias above 30.30, and that's in focus. Investors have to remain cautious since these levels may trigger profit taking. Long positions above 30.30 are favored, with targets at 30.41 and 30.4625 in extension. The Nasdaq sees a bullish bias above 80.40, and the Dow Jones sees the bias remain bullish.